Anyway, right. Football hard men. Have you got yours in your head? Because
Yeah, a bit late to the party. We've had time to plan ours.
So it's off the cuff.
what we'll do,
we'll go first.
No,
so.
what we'll do
one each.
five, rather than reading them all off. They give us time to think then.
Okay.
So
I'd imagine we look kind of all out the same people in the sense of maybe.
Oh, I'll be very surprised. So I'll just go straight off. My fifth, I've gone Sergio Ramos.
Sergio Ramos is
Sergio Ramos. Is
Yeah,
fifth.
my fifth is Sergio Ramos.
Is actually?
Yeah, it is.
Just fucking.
He's not fifth on mine.
No, who's fifth on yours?
Thomas Gravison.
Thomas Gravison.
Ooh, I haven't got him in mind.
That's
It's
that's
not
only
in
the reason
mine.
because when he's at Real Madrid, to grab R9, like you wouldn't let anyone grab Messi.
That picture of him where he's like carrying him. Yeah.
And I think
He was a fucking psycho.
not just
as well,
R9, he also had. I'm sure he had Robinho around the neck as well.
Yeah, he's a lunatic. He was.
Yeah,
The
Sergio.
Great Dane.
So, I think Sergio Ramos he's just fucking. He's always in people's faces.
He's got the record for the most yellow
Yellow
cards
cards.
in La Liga, with 21.
And he's up there with the most reds. I just had to think. Like, I remember him. You know, who was that player? There was a player. I think. I don't know the player. I can't remember the team. But he kicked off with someone. They got squared off, and as he walked off, he was just like
Spat in her hair, yeah.
spat at the back of him. And I know that's dirty, but you know what I mean. Like
Who did that
watch
to
him,
Valla?
he
Someone
spat.
did that to Valla, remember?
He spat
the German
on-
player when he had the mullet. He done it twice in a game.
Yeah, and it was just in his hair.
Was that in the Euros?
You
I
think
don't mean
was,
but
it was a
like
Dutch player.
It was in his hair. He like gobbed in his hair.
Yeah, he
didn't
done it twice in a game, and he.
Ruud Gullit.
Ruud Gullit. It was Gullit.
I'm sure it was Ruud Gullit.
Ruud Gullit
Could be
spat in
wrong.
his hair twice. Yeah, fobbed it.
I remember like when Ramos did it, because neither of them we're not talking about him. But when Ramos did it, I imagine like just look, if he turned around, like, what are you fucking doing? Like Ramos
And
just
he's-
would have been fucking straight
yeah.
in his face. Ramos loved it.
Mm.
Honourable mention as well. Someone I didn't put in mine. Don't know if you should put me in yours, obviously don't say. But honourable mention for me is Diego Costa. I
Yeah.
haven't put him in.
I didn't put him in, but
I didn't put him in because he's more dirty.
But he's another one.
Do you know what I mean?
He's another one. See him in shock.
Him and Skirtle.
Have you seen there was I think at Chelsea or whatever it was. It might have been. It must have been Chelsea. JT said that there was like a girl that helped out every now and again, and they've all got played to, and he just fucking went in and two-footed her. He's fucking. But he's ruthless. But another one is like you say, in my head he's hard, but he plays. If anybody put on him, he was growling in their face, foaming at the mouth. So Diego Costa as an honourable mention. You could have said.
I'd have had your man.
Gravison.
Yeah, Gravison as an
Yeah,
honourable
but you
when
can't
he's-
have him
he's-
as your honourable mention, can you?
No, but I know he's had him, but I was yeah. Fair.
If be honest,
If I had to choose.
Be honest, if Aaron wasn't here,
Dennis Wise.
if Aaron wasn't here, and we were doing it, would you have mentioned Thomas Gravison then?
Probably, because I was looking through last night and I seen a few
think you're a
things.
fibber. But okay.
We was actually talking about him the other day as well.
Right, number
How he
4.
plays COD in his room and that.
Yeah, number 4 for me. I've gone Scott Brown.
I don't think he's hard as what he is, you know.
Are you mad?
Nah.
Loves it.
No,
Like you say, he's got
Get
it.
stuck in.
Are you
He's gone in.
classing
stuck in.
Like you said, that geezer's fucking snapped him,
And he's got
and
up and
he's
laughed.
got up and started laughing.
Yeah, I get that.
And mate, he 100% get in your
Top five.
face.
You
Yeah.
won't see
Top five.
you won't see Scott Brown in a long
You won't see him
sleeve
back
shirt.
down.
You won't see
You
him in a
see,
long
you telling me
Yeah.
Scott Brown? Someone gets up,
I
puts it
get
on him.
that.
He's gonna go. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's gonna do a Jimmy
I get
Bullard.
that, but I think there's a few more better than him. Don't forget this is our top 5.
Exactly, it's my top 5, so stop questioning it.
So
Okay.
Scott Brown's 4 for you.
Scott Brown's my 4.
I disagree with Scott Brown.
Well, you've got 2 of them on because you've got Gravison and Ramos. So
I think
Oh,
for me
yeah.
as well. I think that challenge, that one, like
So
that one challenge.
is the reason why he's in the top 5.
So you're telling me that every single footballer will go in that hard? That was like a 50-50 that he's gone in for.
You could say Rooney's the same with that 50-50 ball that he.
How do you know
kicked and
Rooney's not
went
in?
goal.
How do you know Rooney's not in my top 5?
I'm just saying.
It
know,
takes somebody that's not a lot of players. I wouldn't have gone in 50-50 for that. I would have 100% bottled it. My arsehole, I would have seen him running at me, growling, and gone, no, thank you. The fact you take some sort of psychopath to run in and go in 50, does it not? 50-50 like that.
Yeah, but you get a lot of players that do that.
Yeah, 100%.
I get it. He's Scottish, so he's got that advantage because all Scots are meant to be fucking hard men. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I think he's more of a fucking just a dirty
Tough.
bastard.
Yeah, exactly.
that's why you're hard, aren't you?
Yeah, I know, but you get tough players though.
Yeah, exactly.
Who would you say is tough that stands up to Scott Brown?
See, he played in the Scottish League though, didn't he? So there's not many fucking.
But yeah, but he also played Champions
Champions
League.
League.
Yeah, Champions League.
If he puts someone goes in on him and they get up and they're like, you fucking puts it on him, you're telling me he's gonna go, oh no, I'm sorry.
I think he's just like a no nonsense, more of a no nonsense player.
Yeah,
don't give a fuck, like you say.
But these are hard. Exactly, but these players that you think of, they are hard players.
There's nothing in my head that I've seen of him do something that's gone, fuck me, that's a bit terrifying.
Steven Gerrard, but you'd put Steven Gerrard. You say Steven Gerrard is a quote unquote not a hard man, but you're saying, and he's the same, a challenge in because he's the same sort of player.
Yeah, so he's similar to Scott Brown then.
Yeah, exactly. But I
wouldn't put him. He's more of a nice guy.
No, not on the football pitch.
I wouldn't put him. He's not scary. He's not a hard man.
Yeah, but you
wouldn't walk into the Liverpool dressing room and go, "Oh, careful of Steven Gerrard, man. He's a fucking nutcase."
But it's not about that.
Scott, I mean? I can't say it with Scott Brown. I just say on the pitch, but I don't.
No.
He's never put anyone up against the fucking Brown neck.
This list we haven't seen.
This list is football hard men, players that are footballers that are hard on the pitch. Duncan Ferguson's meant to be one of the nicest people outside of football.
Yep, lovely.
Yeah.
A burglar broke into his house
twice.
And
he put him in hospital. So he's one of the nicest people outside of football.
This isn't because a burglar broke into his house.
So still.
That is funny.
How dare it?
Some people hold away in their room and fucking call the police.
But my point is, this is football hard men. This isn't top 5 footballers you reckon are hard outside of football. Doesn't work like that.
I'm just saying.
These man though, that someone broke into his house and he was like, "Yeah, I'm ready for him."
Yeah, and that happened twice.
That
happened twice.
Yeah. Well, anyway, right. So that's mine. That's my 4th.
Well, mine was Gravison and Ramos. So Gravison was 5th. Ramos was 4th.
Okay. So yeah,
I've had Roy Keane as 4th.
4th.
Yeah, Roy Keane 4th. Yeah.
I'm interested to know who you've gone above him if you've had him 4th.
Yeah.
Is Roy Keane 4th because of the tackle on Haaland?
Yeah. Pretty much. That's the reason why.
I fancy
and the tunnel. And in the tunnel, like the fucking.
I'm thinking more of him swinging for. Mate, there's loads of them. You've got clips. Roy Keane's been sent off that many times for trying to swing for players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nutcase.
Yeah. See, the one with Haaland.
Have you heard that story? Sorry. Have you heard that story about when he was at Celtic and someone was mugging him off on the pitch?
Scott Brown was the one. Yeah, he got into his car.
And he got into his car.
Called him a cork gypsy bastard.
Lennon knew him and got him in the car. And Roy Keane was behind, grabbed him, and got fucking saying, and he shat himself.
Yeah.
It was that Scott Brown.
And he was going, no, I think it was Lennon. It was Lennon or Scott. I think it would have been Lennon back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got him because this player was saying, he kept saying, "Oh, you're cork gypsy," and saying really over. And Roy Keane was like, "What the fuck?" He said it was like because Scotland, the grounds, obviously the lower down you go, the grounds are small, so you can hear everything. And he's like, "Who the fuck's this geezer?" And I didn't think anything of it. And he's like, "Oh, fuck, is he you outside?" And then he spoke to Lennon and knew him. And Lennon's gone, yeah, just jump in my car a minute. He's jumped in his car and Roy Keane's like grabbed it and started strangling him. And he's in the back seat, he's grabbing it, he's like, who's a fucking cork gypsy now, you cunt?
Yeah.
Right, and this lad, Lennon was like, let him go, he's going blue. He was like, thought he was going to kill him. And he said, he just let go and walked off. Didn't say anything else.
Yeah, I think he's up there. He's got to be. So that's mine. You got 3rd.
Number 3, I've gone Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones is in mine.
Vinnie Jones.
Gascoigne. That's all I was to say. Gascoigne. That fucking.
What?
That picture.
Not the FA Cup, like for 20 seconds in. Tackle.
Yeah, against Sheffield United.
No, it was against Liverpool.
I thought it was Sheffield. He's got like the quickest...
No, there's one. I think there's one we played with Sheffield against Arsenal where he's tackled someone, then he's double-footed him and got a sent off.
You see the ones he did Roy Keane?
Yeah.
The tackle he did on Roy Keane, and he actually goes and smashes him, and then goes and smashes him again, and just like Roy Keane just gets him walked on, and he's absolutely clattering him.
Yeah, he's got the record for the quickest yellow card in the Premier League against Man City, 12 seconds.
Then he
just fucking ran and clattered someone.
FA Cup when Wimbledon beat Liverpool.
Wimbledon had that reputation anyway, didn't they?
It was a crazy gang. Yeah, crazy gang.
Brian Clough took none on that, mate.
Brian Clough,
where they're walking with the boombox, and he's gone. Whatever his name is, going to tell him to turn it down. Illy, go tell them to turn it down.
I love Mark Crossley's.
His voice, he's fucking brilliant.
Isn't it weird? Like when you think of how football used to be.
Will you go down and ask him, please, this time?
Yeah.
No, he's very polite, and he walks in there and he smashes it on the floor, doesn't he?
Yeah. Now play your fucking music, Wimbledon.
He's good at this. He done a Sean Dyche on the other day.
Because Vinnie Jones is like it's Brian Clough. Because I remember that when he played for Forest, there was a massive pitch invasion, wasn't it? And he just started smacking people onto the
Brian
pitch.
Clough could have been one of the hardest men, to be fair.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
He didn't give a fuck, did he? He's more crazy though.
Yeah. Towards the end, because he was a bit of a pisshead, wasn't he? I think he started to lose it towards the end.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Who you had 3rd?
3rd was you said yours is Keane.
Vinnie Jones. Mine was
no.
I would have been.
My fourth was Keane.
Vinnie Jones would have been mine third.
Mine was Vinnie Jones was my third. You saying Roy Keane's your third? Or
Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones as well.
Mine was Graham Souness.
Third, yeah.
I've seen a fucking fair few clips of him going running up to people and fucking studding them in the fucking bollocks, pretty much. Stamping on players.
That's just a different way.
He didn't give a fuck, mate.
The thing is, that was
people were scared of him.
That was more the thing. You might as well put Billy Bremner in then. That was more
because there was a time where there was no
no
such thing as yellow cards.
No shin pads.
Yeah.
No shin pads. Yeah, but that was more of a thing back then.
Do you know he was? Remember Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowie when they scrapped against
for Newcastle?
He was the manager at Newcastle, and when he got in the change room, and you both think you're fucking hard, fight me then. Shat them like proper shit themselves apparently. I heard Alan Shearer say it.
I listened to another podcast. Someone else was there. Who was it? Someone else there anyway, and he turned around. He went. He had to go out to speak to the media because he turned around and went, you think I'm gonna go out and fucking speak to him after this?
Yeah,
you're going on.
That's what I mean. Even now on his punditry, whenever he says something, no one will go against him. Like when he speaks to
it's fucking ridiculous.
I'll just leave this one.
Who against Souness?
Yeah, it's very rare you'll see people challenge him. Like
I don't like certain pundits. I don't like listening to when they're that far up their own team's arse that they can't do no wrong. So Souness will like no one. Liverpool will never have a bad game. It'll always be something else. And how much he hated Pogba made no sense.
I love that though.
He hated Pogba, didn't it?
It'll be something to do with nothing
is
to
that,
do with Pogba.
That's because he's comparing himself as a centre midfielder to Pogba.
Probably.
But the game's different to...
Yeah, completely different.
It'll be like Aston Villa are playing Newcastle and it's Pogba's fault.
Yeah, just completely blame anything on Pogba.
Who's your second?
Right, number 2 for me, I went Roy Keane.
Yap Stam for
me.
Do
you know what? I was thinking of Yap Stam.
Just walking around grabbing people on the front on the pitch.
Yap Stam's a great fucking mention. I ain't had him in mind, but he's a great mention. Tough man.
I think again, like Roy Keane for me is there's that many I can think of. There's at least 3 instances I can think of in my head, like of him actually trying to swing for people. Like I say, you've got the Haaland challenge. You know, you've got
Alan Shearer.
Yeah, like you say, you've got all these moments. Yeah, Fjortop. That's the thing. I don't remember the player, but I seen the clip. He was saying himself on about his red cards on the overlap. And he was like, Fjortop, and he's like, why? And he's like, I swung for him. And so showed you a clip, and he actually swung for him, missed.
Did he swing for Shearer, or did he grab Shearer? Didn't he?
No, he did swing for Shearer. So Shearer, he threw the ball at Shearer, and then Shearer was like that, and then it was a gob shot, and then Shearer was like really giving it to him. And then he swung, and then just missed him, and then Shearer's arsehole. You seen his arsehole?
I can't move. I've got to
his arsehole's gone straight up into his mouth, and he just ain't even turned his head. He's walking off. He's just side eyeing him.
Who was it that swung for Kevin Keegan on the pitch? Like almost had a full blown fight.
I don't know.
It was a final. It was a cup final. Kevin Keegan was on the pitch, and he swung for Kevin Keegan. I think he hit him as well.
Oh, I don't know. Was he a player?
That would have been years.
It's funny you mentioned that because now I'm thinking of like Maradona, Barcelona.
Yeah.
I think it was a final, and he's just coming in. He's just kicking fans and everyone. Yeah.
That's another one we mentioned. You could put on there, Eric. I'm swapping Scott Brown out for Eric Cantona.
Fair. I'm happy with that.
I literally thought that kung fu kid.
That's what I mean. You forget.
Yeah.
Against Crystal Palace. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, I was swapping Scott Brown out for Eric Cantona. I stand by the Scott Brown one though.
I get where you're coming from with Scott Brown, but I think you've got to be some sort of psycho to go that hard. You've got to put yourself in a football position. Would you rather be man-marked by Scott Brown or Cantona or Vinnie Jones or what? Do you know what I mean? And then judge it off that way.
I think Scott Brown
will give you a hard game.
Scott Brown's going to be kicking your ankles the whole game.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather that than being fucking stomped on or I don't know. Getting my balls grabbed.
But he's going to do what Scott Brown will do. I imagine Scott Brown will do all that.
Rhys, it depends if you enjoy it. Some people might like that.
Yeah, if that was him, Paul Gascoigne, he'd have been like that.
There's absolutely no way anybody can grab your bollocks, and you're some sort of twisted cunt if you go. Someone grabs your bollocks like that, and then you go.
There's some people out there that fucking pay
even if you wanted to, right? Even if you wanted to, in your head you go, right. If he does anything, I'm gonna just play up to it. If he grab your balls, you're just gonna fuck.
Well, have you had your second? You've done your number 2.
Roy Keane.
Mine was Vinnie Jones. I had him a little bit higher.
I think that.
Does this mean we've all got the same number 1?
We've all got the same number 1.
Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah. I did sort of say to Rhys that maybe we should have
left him out because it was the obvious choice. I was trying to play it off that I didn't know who he was on about, so I didn't say it. Yeah. But he was like, "Oh my god, can you not?" And I'm not, no.
Well, I was trying to think more. Well, in my head, I was thinking Gattuso, but then I was thinking, was Gattuso that bad?
Nah, I don't think he was.
No, Gattuso. What the fuck? Have you not seen him square up to Joe Jordan? Gattuso was a fucker, mate. Yeah, Gattuso would have been a shout. Gattuso was an horrible bastard. But as Gattuso would have been horrible in the same way of Scott Brown.
No. But then he played for Rangers, but was he like that at Rangers?
I can't remember.
He was
seen anything.
No, yeah, I do because I like
tasting. A fucking moody cunt.
Oh no, I like tasting Milan. I like tasting Milan as a kid, so I did watch stuff here and there when he could.
I'm sure
he was aggressive.
He was at Rangers with Gascoigne.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, big Dunk. Yeah, I mean, Big Dunk got a yellow card. He headbutted some bloke, didn't he? Got a yellow card and a 6-month prison sentence.
He used to throw his arms around and that, try and get fucking elbows in. Do you remember that clip with Jimmy Bullard?
Yeah. So when
Jimmy Bullard just looked at him like,
if there's anyone that's got a bit about him to like try and like do something with Scott Brown, it's Jimmy Bullard. I just remember him looking at him going, "You alright?"
Well, the thing is,
and he almost had him.
He got sent. No, so he sent off because he got sent off. Jim Bullard said he got sent off, and he was like, "All right, Dunk, I'll see you in the tunnel."
That was
and
it.
He says, "You used to give it to players all the time." And he says that he said it, and Jimmy, like he's running round, and you can see Duncan Ferguson staring at him, waiting for him in the tunnel. And he's like, yeah, and then he's like, the game finished, and he was like, yeah, I clapped the fans. He was like, I was clapping a fucking pigeon with a crisp packet. That was all that was left in the stadium. And he said he got him, and he fucking grabbed. He said he grabbed him in the tunnel, and he fucking. But then he said he seen him not long after at the races, and he was like, yeah, you're right. Don't drink.
Switch your personality.
The thing is, like, any level of football was mad. Like some.
But that's one of my favourite things in football ever, the fact that he headbutted somebody, got a yellow card, and then left and got arrested and got 6 months in prison.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but imagine him walking into prison. Everyone's probably gone, fucking that's Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah.
He's probably like led the wing.
Probably, yeah.
He's a fucking...
Yeah, Duncan Ferguson's got to be the hardest man in football. I can't think of anyone else.
They 100% will. They 100% will. But I think some of the
weird.
No, some they're
the South American league that's got like 20 red cards.
No, like some of the old geezers who played for like Millwall in the 70s.
Oh no, you got Leeds, ain't you?
Yeah, Billy Bremner. Yeah, someone like
John Giles. They were dirty bastards though, didn't they?
You ever watched that final? Chelsea versus Leeds in the final where it's literally
just hacking centre.
Someone got studded straight in the face and it's not even a foul. It's like play on.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure back then there weren't yellow cards.
But that's what I mean. It's like. So when you're saying like older players like that, like you said with Souness, not taking anything away from it, but it was kind of expected, weren't it? That was how footballers were. Do you know what I mean? Like when you've got 6 or 7 hard men that are trying to like snap each other's legs in one team, that's it. Nowadays, with everyone we've mentioned, so Vinnie Jones was probably the only one. I know that Roy Keane was a player back then, but he weren't known for being the player that he was. You know. Gattuso, the same. All these players that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
There was nobody like Duncan Ferguson in the Premier League.
I'm trying to think of who in today's football.
Alan's
close to being a bit of a fucking hard man. Who would you say right now is the hardest man in football? Because obviously we've got all these, but right now, who would you say is the hardest?
I think you've got to sort of look yourself like players that are a bit of a gob. Well, Sergio Ramos is still playing.
Yeah, but we missed out Pepe.
Pepe was one. Pepe.
Because when you think, because it was Ramos and Pepe.
Yeah, that's fucking
When Pepe used to you'd be on the floor and he'd like stamp on you.
But the difference is nowadays, like you say, you got like.
You can't get away with that.
He was sneaky, wasn't he, Pepe?
Yeah, but no, you can't because at the top level you got VAR.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, and like you say, you've got. I was watching the game yesterday. What game was it? Like you say, it's like these little kids. Or someone that you wouldn't really think that was going to kick off, and like they're there in each other's faces, and you're like, you're not about that, mate.
Yeah, I think football's soft now. You can't be a hard man.
I think
too many cameras.
I think
Romero are going to get booked.
I personally
you get booked for a fair tackle as well.
I think 50-50s. I've seen 50-50s get booked.
I think Romero's up there.
Romero
for nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
You won't get anyone in Arsenal back for being hard.
No.
They're good defenders, but.
I don't know.
But like I say, what do you class as an hard man? Because like, you wouldn't say David Beckham, but David Beckham was always in people's faces and kicking off, and if the fans exactly, but that's what I'm saying. You're not saying David Beckham,
no.
But David Beckham would get stuck in. David Beckham's kicked off with his
own. David Beckham's
kicked off with his own fans.
Yeah.
Many red cards, but you wouldn't class David Beckham as an hard man.
No.
Jose Mourinho.
And I'm not.
Jose Mourinho doesn't mind an argument.
What about, would you class Luis Suarez as a bit of a nutter?
Yeah.
Biting people?
No, I wouldn't say he's an hard man. I'd say he's a shithouse.
Shithouse. Yeah. See, we've done hard men. Just quickly, do who's your favourite ever shithouse? I don't want to list Lamella is your favourite shithouse?
For Spurs, mate. Yeah, Lamella was a proper shithouse.
Maupay, Vardy. But Maupay's probably one of my favourites.
I'd say Vardy.
No, but it's
Vardy with his celebrations, isn't it?
Like a shithouse for me, like, you knew that Lamella was guaranteed to get carded against Arsenal. Fact.
I won't call him a shithouse.
Well, that's it, because he's just going to niggle and he's going to wind up.
He gets a card at every game at Arsenal.
I do think shithouse things, like
Vardy, when he scores and celebrates, does the eagle celebration,
but like,
smashes into the LGBTQ flag.
When you're on the corner and the keeper's like, you're standing next to the keeper and you just take the Velcro off.
Something stupid. Jimmy Bollard was a bit of a shout.
Yeah, but like you said, but the thing is, like you're saying, when you're saying
I like Maupay,
shithouse, then the only one realistically you can say, going off what you're saying, is Jamie Vardy, because there's
no one else. He's fucking brilliant. Shithouse.
Who the fuck is that?
He was playing for Brighton. He was like top goal scorer at Brentford. Then he went to Everton.
Marseille or something. Yeah, Everton. He's in France now.
What did he do?
He just winds people up. He's online. He does it online all the time as well. He's just proper shithouse.
Yeah. Oh, well, I stand by Lamella. I like Lamella.
I won't go.
There's shithouses are.
Shithouse is different. Everyone's interpretation of shithouse.
Shithouse is a wind up, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's, you know what I mean. That's what Lamella was. Lamella was a wind up. Like you knew it. Like, and I'd be watching it with my mate. I was like, yeah, mate, fucking love him. Like, you knew he was gonna do that. You knew he was gonna get on his tits. You know he was gonna fucking get a yellow card there.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. And Lamella was always that for Tottenham. Like I say. Guaranteed.
You get it a lot in Sunday League football, don't you? I remember the once I was playing against this fucking centre back, and he come up to me. He went, "What are you having for dinner later?" What? He was just asking me the most random fucking questions, but it got in my head to the point where I was thinking,
What am I having for dinner
later? What's going on? And he just saying random things, and like, if the ball's coming over, he goes, "Oh fuck me, look at that!" And oh my god, he's in my head. That's a bit of a shit house, though.
Yeah, it is. But you're there like, what we got for dinner?
Do you remember what you had for dinner that day? I 100% remember what I had for dinner.
He was there having dinner with you.
Yeah, but we had a roast for me. But nah, them type of players, they're the fucking best, I think, man. They're proper shit houses.
I like it when you're winning, the keeper's like, laces are all of a sudden came undone. I can't do them, what ref?
Yeah, they're
the time wasting bits.
Yeah, the time wasting ones.
Jed Spence did the other day and it really backfired. I can't remember who we were playing. Yeah, because it was a corner.
Newcastle.
Yeah, that's it.
And it took like 40 seconds to do his laces up.
He stood there, literally right in front of where like he's too close. They can't take the corner. He's too close.
And the ref was like,
doing it. Take the corner and he scores. It's like, the fuck.
And he's still doing his lace up after.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Do you remember Ryan Bertrand's throwing? He foul-throwed it and then he looked at the camera and
David Luiz.
Oh, when he
the little wing.
The little wing. Yeah, David Luiz, little wing.
Yeah. That was a good one. Because he went down, didn't he? And then I seen he was at Man United, and I think it was him. People were screaming, calling him Solskjaer Bob.
Yeah.
So he's like looked up and he's like winked to the Man United fans.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
It makes the game though, things
against Portugal.
What, the wink?
Yeah, that's shit house. Of course it is.
Yeah, I suppose.
He's gone over to the referee, like, what you doing? Then walked off and don't
winked,
worry.
Yeah, that is shit house. Yeah, I'll give you that. There's been a fair few. Martinez does it quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's a ballend.
He's a swat. I'll never forget when he won that glove, the Golden Glove at the World Cup, and went in front of all the Qatari fans.
You've just won the goal. You've just won the World Cup. You've won the pinnacle of football. You've been voted the best goalkeeper in that tournament. And then how do you celebrate?
Faces.
Did they?
He's a fucking clown.
Did Villa play PSG?
Yeah, they did. They gave him a good game as well.
Because he turned up and he did something to mock the fans because obviously.
Oh, he had the white and blue and white Argentina thing because obviously France and Argentina in the final. So he turned up with blue and white stripping his hair for the Argentina flag and rattled all the PSG fans. Yeah, I'd say Martinez quite decent.
Yeah, he was a shit house. He's a good shit house, but he's just a fucking
idiot. Can't stand him.
I think for me, he just tainted it. I get
Pickford's a shit house.
I get it, but I just think Pickford wouldn't have done what he did. Thing, I think but we've had this conversation.
That's more integrity though. That is. You won't see an English player do that. I don't think.
I think that's the thing.
I don't think you'd see an Englishman rub it in the face. You'd win with honour. Do you know what I mean?
How do you think Messi? If Messi was stood next to him, what do you think he would have done?
I don't think he would have liked that. No.
Exactly, that's the thing. I think, like I say, for me, the pinnacle of football is the World Cup. That's it.
That's a different story.
I know we've had a different conversation on this, and you might be different as well. But for me personally, the pinnacle of football is the World Cup. and you've won it, and you've been given, and it's such a like. Qatar is such like a respectful country. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't do that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it is. But then, would you have one World Cup or 1,000 goals?
That's a different question.
Here we go. Here's a question for you.
You've not answered this one yet.
World Cup.
You'd have a World Cup.
Is that overall or?
So
that's basically Ronaldo.
Yeah, so
Ronaldo
basically
has got a World Cup. So would you rather be Ronaldo or not? Basically.
Pele's unofficially got 1,000.
Nah, he hasn't.
I'd imagine. Yeah.
I don't think they recorded. I don't know. As I said, if I was a striker in the Premier League, I think I'd have the 1,000 goals. You're a great striker. You're one of the great. You're going down as one of the best. People have not won the World Cup and gone down as the best. Look at Rooney, Gerrard, and whatever. They've never won a World Cup. They've gone down as great players. Just because you've won a World Cup don't mean that you're a great player.
But if you choose World Cup,
it's great to win. I'm not taking that honour away. It's great to win, but
the pinnacle of football.
But yeah, I get that.
What would you do?
1,000 goals.
Yeah, 1,000 goals.
Because not many people are going to do it.
No. Exactly. Well, no one's done it apart from Ronaldo, who's going to do it.
Was he 52, 50?
50 odd goals away, yeah.
Imagine he scores his 1,000th goal in the World Cup final.
Wow.
Not saying it will, but
here's a question that we got asked. It
could happen though.
Would you rather a World Cup, a Champions League, or 3 Premier League titles?
World Cup.
So 1 World Cup, or 1 Champions League, or 3 Premier Leagues.
He's going to say what I did. I know it is because he said 1,000 goals. 1,000 goals.
In my head, I'm thinking World Cup and Champions League.
No, you got
World
Cup or Champions League.
3 Premier Leagues.
1 World Cup or 1 Champions League or 3 Premier League titles.
Does it matter who you win the Premier League with?
No, not really.
You could have won it with 3 different clubs.
Because I could have been Scott Carson.
Yeah. But let's just say you for one team.
But if you were Scott Carson, would you rather have won the Premier League with all them teams or the World Cup of England?
I would probably say World Cup with England.
Oh, okay. I went Premier League.
He went Premier League.
I went 3 Premier Leagues. Because it's consistency, isn't it?
Yeah. The World Cup is, yeah. But then, like you said, World Cup's pinnacle.
The thing is, right, the World Cup...
I've got a quick question before.
The thing is, the World Cup, right, it's a 23-man squad. So, when you win the World Cup, you are, in theory, for 4 years, one of the best footballers in the world.
Fernando Torres. He had the World Cup,
the
Champions League, Euros. He had over a certain period of time, and he never got a Ballon d'Or.
Exactly, yeah.
But no, yeah, World Cup.
I've got one for you as a lower league fan, yeah, because
Championship, it's not really lower league.
It is lower league. It's not.
But no, lower leagues is lower league. Okay.
I'll do
Conference
that.
And below.
Yeah,
I'll do that because it's a question for everyone else who's in the lower league position, not top 6 then. Would you rather see Coventry win the FA? Oh, you've already seen them win the FA Cup. But would you rather see them?
I haven't. I wasn't born.
No, I mean, what you? Oh yeah, but I mean, you know, but they've won it.
It's because you've won it in Birmingham.
Yeah. Would you rather see with your own eyes then Coventry win the FA Cup? Yeah. Or
England win the World Cup.
England win the World Cup.
It'd have to be. But they both went in.
Don't forget, you spend all your time going to Coventry games.
Oh, you such a cunt.
No,
you are such a cunt.
This is my argument
with you.
You are
such a cunt.
This is my argument.
Right?
I had this argument with you.
You have not let him.
I had this argument with you.
No, yeah, and we had this argument with you.
Did he say that to you as well?
You got to think about it, though.
Aaron stood there and he's gone, thinking about it, and then you've gone, oh, but you've proper balling you are. Oh, don't forget you spend all your time at Coventry. You snaky cunt.
I said the exact same thing to you.
Doing what you can. Doing what you can to get him to say the FA Cup.
He's going to say it anyway.
You fucking
He's going to say it anyway, I'm telling you. I promise you now. How often do you go to the England games and stuff? Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. When it comes on the TV,
let him make his fucking choice. I haven't tried to say anything to sway him, you snake.
You son.
Fucking balance. Just say the FA Cup now.
He's gonna.
Fucking prick.
No, I'll get your point.
But as a fan, do you know what I mean?
But at the same time, like, I know you say England.
Snake.
Yeah, well, you've done it. You've done it. Like, football, the pinnacle of football is the World Cup. And, like you say, England might never win it. Well, it's
in the lifetime, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. That's a good point now. But don't forget all that hard-earned cash you spent watching Coventry over the years.
I'd like to say it's hard-earned, but if Cov gets to the Premier League, I'll get a free season ticket, so I'm doing all right.
That's not bad.
They had a Premier League package when Doug came in.
Okay, yeah, but that don't change anything about the FA Cup.
Yeah, well, FA Cup or World Cup.
We haven't asked you if Cov get promoted or the World Cup.
Would you rather, before you used to go, would it be Coventry for the FA Cup or England for the World Cup? I You picked England, or I picked Birmingham for the FA Cup.
Is that because how much you spend with
Not just that, because of how hard it is for us to even fucking win a cup. And
they can't even win the Johnson's paint, so imagine what Black have won the FA Cup.
And to be fair, like, every fucking season you there watching, giving it their all, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also when you,
every 4 years.
When you think of England, it's like England last won the World Cup in '66, so it's not like it's easy.
Yeah, it's
Cov won the FA Cup.
Yeah, but he hasn't seen it.
In more recent times than England winning the World Cup.
Yeah. But even so, it's still fucking hard. They got so far last time, and I bet that was fucking...
But the thing was, Cov also got knocked out by a non-league team the year after.
That's how hard it is, though. The FA Cup, everyone fucking goes for it. You see so many teams... Look at Bradford, when they went so far.
England didn't get past the group stage in 2014. What's your argument?
I'm just saying...
We got knocked out to Iceland in the Euros.
Yeah, but we're expected to get to the groups. We are.
I don't think so. Now again, maybe, but for a certain point it weren't. Like, there was no faith in England at certain points.
No, I think
now again, yeah, because we've made back-to-back Euro finals.
And don't forget how hard
we've been in 3 finals in a row, haven't we?
No.
No. So
Russia semis, yeah.
So World Cup or Cov winning the FA Cup. I'd say England winning the World Cup, because just to say. You know,
all that for fuck off.
Just to say that to be there.
Let me just get my breath back.
But then it's like you say, what you spend on Cov tickets to be able to go watch, England in the World Cup, you're going to spend more to go and watch England than you would do Cov, because you're going to.
Would you spend the money to go watch England? Though that's what I mean.
Yeah, if I had the money to.
Yeah. Well, first, see, I know I'd definitely be watching it on the TV, the final.
Yeah, but if I
had the opportunity to go, I'd.
So let's say 26.
It's more realistic for me to go and watch Blues play in the final.
But I think that's I'll look at it as like with Cov, because I could go to Cov whenever I want, and I am a season ticket holder, but to go and watch England, like I say, but that's like saying, would you rather see England win the World Cup in the Wembley or watch Birmingham win the FA Cup at Wembley?
It would still say Birmingham.
I'll still say Birmingham, yeah.
Because you're always going to spend more watching England than you are Birmingham, even if it accumulates. Because
I just think because of being in the ups and the lows with the club, and you live and breathe that club, so the highs and lows, they affect you. But if you lose, you're gonna be fucking pissed off.
I love the highs and lows.
It's the same thing. I'm the same with England.
So if you can go so far, like when we won the League Cup against Arsenal, that was amazing. Do you know what I mean? That was something I'd never thought I'd see.
Did you go?
No, I didn't go.
How old would you have been?
16.
So would you have been in like with the poor boss around someone's house?
No, I think I was just at home watching it on the telly.
Because I think when you're watching it, to be able to say you've seen it, and like to go is a bonus.
To go would have been 10 times more than watching it off the telly, but because obviously it still don't take that feeling away that fucking hell.
Was it 90th minute winner?
So no, it was 88th. Obafemi Martin scored that 88th, and we just had to grind out the last few minutes.
Yeah, I remember it.
Squeaky bum time.
I love it when football's like that though.
Yeah.
It's been like the only example is like Cov beating QPR 7-1. Yeah, it was great, but I'd rather games where it's close, end to end, big tackles, sending offs.
Because you sort of take your foot off the gas, don't you?
Yeah, because you turn up to watch.
QPR ain't getting back into it, and you don't need to score many more goals.
It's like Watford, wasn't it? Down to 10 minutes at half time, and you're coming out thinking.
That's it, yeah, but that's it.
Yeah. Sometimes it changes the game completely, but if you get a man sent off, that team's more likely to come out and fight for that extra man. You've seen it so many times when teams have got 10 men and they end up fucking grinding a result out.
Because like when you're smashing teams, it's like it's good atmosphere, but you want to sit there. Like I like to watch football, and like I prefer it to be 50-50 and it's end to end.
My favourite ever game that I've seen down the Blues was when we got beat by Leeds 5-4. It was just, everything was just happening. Yeah. We were getting kicked off. There was cars, goals, and it ended with Wes Harding own goal in like the 94th minute. Don't get me wrong, fucking gutted, but looking back at it, you think, what a fucking game. Great game of football.
Do you have a favourite game that been to or watched?
Liverpool-Tottenham in the Champions League final, you were saying?
No. No,
I'd say shooting him down.
I'd say the England-Switzerland game, the Euros.
What, that was your favourite game?
Yeah, because like you say,
it's so tight. It's
yeah, like I say, we were playing terribly. They'd scored a goal, and you think, that's it, great. and then obviously Saka scored. Yeah, quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Saka scored, and then to go to penalties and to experience the penalties, because like you say, it's just
it's different to experience it there than it.
You were there though as well,
yeah.
So it's a bit more
so
like,
nerve-wracking.
So when you're in the stadium, were you without? Because
no, we were in the neutral bit.
So the Switzerland
but
fans,
they're like close to the Swiss fans. But it was just mate, it's just crazy. But that was it.
Because my favourite game is obviously semi-final with Cov.
What, Man U?
Yeah, because that was like the first experience of VAR.
That was fixed.
But that goal at the end,
fixed.
Like just that atmosphere that you have to cut out, like never happened.
I think
it did.
That match was fixed. I think Cov had every right to go through.
I think Rhys thinks that game was fixed.
It was fixed.
A lot of people have their mindset on the only reason they didn't allow that goal is because it's a bigger final if it's Man City versus Man United. Is that your view?
Probably, yeah. I'd have said that, yeah. I just think they chose for the bigger team to have that advantage.
But it was a great day out, unbelievable.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it would have been a complete fucking turnover in the final. I mean, look what happened with Watford and Man City in the final.
May you say that, but you never know.
Well, yeah, you never know. It's something that you don't know, but...
Wigan beat them 1-0.
That is true. Ben Watson header.
Yeah.
Yeah.